Hello guys. In this video we're going to do an example, and this time around we have branch B. It is joined to pipe A at an angle 45 degrees and it is off center by 5 millimeters, right? So now how do we deal with this type of question? Like number one, as I've said, you are supposed to replicate the question, right? You're supposed to replicate the question. So when you are practicing, make sure that you have a particular pattern that you follow into these questions. Like I said in class, these questions, they are all the same. It doesn't matter what they do to it. They can change the angle, they can take and put it on the other side. It doesn't matter. They are all the same, right? So now I would say start here, the circle, right? And then you can put that, right? And then you can put the circle there as step number 3, right? Then step number 4 would be to put the branch, right? Step number 5 would be to put the auxiliary circle there. Step number 6 would be to put that there. So you have to have a particular pattern that you follow when you are doing this type of questions. And this one works perfectly fine. Like I said, you do not start here and come to the second. You start on the second and go there. You start on the second and go there. You start on the second and go there, right? Now, let us start. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster because the videos are getting too long and it takes a while to upload them. First of all is your center lines. Center lines. And then we can, where is my, that it is said to be 60 degrees and 100 millimeters long. So you're gonna open your 30, get a 60. Oh, why am I saying 60 degrees? 60 in diameter. So $60 diameter, 30 radius. There, project. And then you can cut it short there. Then now we need the 100 millimeters. 100 millimeters. It's gonna be there. Close it. Close it. There. And then they said 10 millimeters from there to there. You do the very same thing. You're gonna measure 10. 10 units there. Oh, sorry. 10 units there. And then you get your 45 degrees set square. Since they said the angle is 45. put it right there. Right, and then remember, center lines are 90 degrees to each other, right? And then this is said to be 42 diameter. So you open 21. And put it there. Just follow a particular pattern when you are doing this. You'll see you won't get lost. Follow a particular pattern. Start somewhere and somewhere. Don't just try to do everything because you will get lost. Put this right here. Like that. Now it is said from here to somewhere there is 90 millimeters. Now what do? You measure 90 millimeters from here and that's it. Just bring it down a bit. There. And then this will be right there. And this will be right there. This right there. Right there. Like this. And then for the one at the bottom, then for the one at the bottom, gonna get this, put it right there, or maybe let's put on the center lines first. Center lines. There. This is 21, because this is 42. Oh, shucks. Sorry, guys. Sorry, this is not supposed to be there, Sorry, it's supposed to be off center, remember? Oh, I forgot about that. It's supposed to be off center by 5 millimeters. So you're gonna come, you measure 5 millimeters. There. And then you put on the center lines. Sorry about that. Then I have to put this right here. There. There. So now you can start answering the question. We want to determine the curve of interpenetration. So now, since this is not symmetrical, it means you will have one solid line solid curve, and you'll also have one at the back there, right? Because it's not symmetrical. So if it's not symmetrical, it means the curve at the back will be in dotted line. The curve in front will be solid lines, right? Now, we follow the same procedure. We divide the circle into 12 equal parts. You see how easy it is to divide with a compass at any given angle. But when you divide with a third square, you need to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle. There, and there. Let me just quickly divide these ones as well. Like that. All right. Like that. Again, we're gonna do the very same numbering system that we've done on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We said we consider this to be in front, we consider that to be at the back, right? Right. So right now, remember on the other one, we had 1 here and 7 on the other side. And then let's try to follow this one. So we said we follow this, we picture this as valve, né? The lid for the pot. This is the pot and this is the lid, right? So we take the lid, we close the pot, and then 90 degrees, then you open it. See where the green ones are going to be. But this one, when it's at an angle, most people, they usually miss it, right? So now let us go back to how we were doing it. I said the numbers that you're supposed to focus on are 1, 4, 7, and 10. Ne? So since we said these ones are in front, it means we're going to have 1 there, 7, and 4. And 10 is at the back, right? We said if this is the front view, these ones are the green ones. Those ones are the red ones, right? Now, if we were to bring it, this is the front, top view. When we want the top view, we rotate it 90 degrees, right? If we were to bring it 90 degrees, it means we were going to have, or maybe let me just project this so that they're somewhere close. I'll use this one. Let me just project this so that they're close. We can be able to use them. So when you check, if this is the front view, that means 1 is here on top, isn't it? And 7 is here at the bottom, right? So when we bring it 90 degrees, 1 will be on top, 7 will be at the bottom, right? Meaning we can decide that 1 is here. Oh, where is it? 1 is here, right? And 7 is on the other side at the bottom, right? By the way, it will still be visible. I'll just keep it like that. Like this, 90 degrees, 1 is here, 7 is on the other side. So you can just decide yourself that you want 1 to be here or 7 to be on the other side. But bottom line is they are supposed to be in the center line, right? On the center line. Now let us check 4 and 10. Now we said the green ones are in front, the red ones are at the back. The green ones are here, the red ones are that side. So if we bring it 90 degrees, 90 degrees, you see where the front one is going? Bottom, right? The front one will be at the bottom, the red one will now be on top. It means number 4 will be there, right? And then number 10 will be on the other side. I'll still keep the same color for number 10. Like this. I hope I didn't lose anyone. So when it comes to this one, we can still keep it like that because it makes sense that way, by the way. 10 there, 4, right? And then this is 1, this is 7. See? So when you follow the 4, you will be safe. Instead of just focusing on all of them, follow 4, you'll be safe. Because now, check, it doesn't make sense to say 1, 2, 3, 10. Ne? It means now these ones are supposed to be following this way. 2, 3, 5, 6, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, like that, right? Someone will come and use this and say, I'm closing the pot, bringing it this way and that way. You see, 1 and 7 and 4 and 10 are still where they're supposed to be. Ne? Don't panic. Do not panic. You're still safe. Right. So the numbering is now 5. It corresponds, right? So what you're gonna need to do is to project. Sorry. Struggling a bit here with this pencil. Okay, yes. Right. So now when I project these lines, I'm gonna use the green for this and the red for that. Start. And that one is the center line. Yeah, let's use the green for it as well. And then these ones, I'll use the red one. And then all right, finding this. Project. So these ones I can't use different colors because they share points, right? I hope that is well understood. Like that. So when it touches here, it goes down. When it touches here, it goes up. Follow that. Like that. Okay, so now let's first produce this one. So we said these are in front, meaning we'll have 2, we'll have 3, we'll have 5, we'll have 6. And the other one will have 12, we'll have 11, we'll have 9, and we'll have 8, like that. And then we have 1 is there, and let's trace number 2. 2, it goes from here, there, there. And then 3 from here, this is 2, sorry. 3, 5, 6, and then number 8, number 9, number 10 is there. This is supposed to be 12, no? Sorry. Number 10 is there. You can see it. Number 12. What did I do? Oh, this is 12. And that is 11. Sorry for that confusion. And then this is 11. 12. And then it goes back to 1. So now to join it, I'm gonna find a visible color, black. So we said you join this freehand, and your freehand is supposed to be smooth. So the smoother your curve is, the better your marks, or the higher your marks, if you want to keep it like that. Why didn't I put these points here? So as you can see, my curve is not smooth. Yours has to be smooth. It is what it is. We are done with the top view, right? We are done with the top view. So now when it comes to this one, I highly suggest that you start with half and go to the other half so that you don't confuse yourself. So I'm going to start with the green ones. I'm going to start with the green ones. Start with half and go to the other half so that you don't confuse yourself. Okay, let us focus on the green ones. Now the green ones are 1. 1 is here, the other one is there. So it means they meet there. And then 2 is here, the other 2 is here. It means they meet right there. 3 is there, the other 3 is here. They meet right here. And then 4 is here, the other 4 is there. They meet right there. 5 is here, the other 5 is there. They meet right there. 6 is here, the other 6 is there. They meet right there. 7 is here, the other 7 is there. They're gonna meet somewhere right there. Right? Now that is the green curve, but I'm gonna use the black color to join it. So again, it's just the freehand curve that you're gonna put in here. And then the red ones. As you can see, you're going to be having so many lines in here. You need to be very, very careful when you're putting those lines. The red one will be right here next to the green. There. And there. As you can see, the lines are too many. So now let's follow 8. 8 is here. And 8 is gonna be right here. Let's follow 9. 9 is on the second line. It's gonna be right there. 10. 10 is on the last line, which happens to be right there. And then 11 is on the second line again with the 9. It's gonna be right there. 12 is gonna be on the first line, which happens to be right there. See that? And then this is gonna translate into that. Supposed to be dotted lines. I don't know if it's visible from that side on the video. right? So for the development, I'm going to make a separate video to show you how the development for this one looks like. Thank you very much.